Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my Jay Bird. And this is game 36 of Battle of the Boxes. I'm in black. I did use the arrows on this, but not in the opening. And this is a new one. I have fun with it. And you see me play like this on my Blitz games. But like I say, I'm only up to 2200. Now, I did draw the 2300 the other day. I'm working on that, but it's tough. And I'm figuring out it's me, it's yourself, me myself. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's just that for some reason refusing to see what you're supposed to be seeing, or you're blundering. I'm just blundering. Okay, I'm in black, and this is called Nightbird into the Knight's Bird Night Ride to bot 2900. And let's check this out. It's pretty fancy here. E4, H6, D4, E6, C3, D6, using my typical J Bird here. After D6, F3, knight over, E7. Now I jump this knight around. It's riding around, and it's going to end up in its own ride here, like some other openings I created in the past. After E7, D3, G6, E5, D5. I pass. After D5, castles. Now when he castled, I'm bringing a knight back, and we're going to flush the pawns up. Immediately, I know what I'm going to do here. And I ain't paying attention, no arrows. The program don't tell me to do this. Now I go back the other way. After castle, E7, E2, C6, E3, E7. And you see this in my Blitz games. After E7, C3, into the Knight's Bird. And now this is the Knight's Bird Night Ride. Look at this. It's kind of like similar to some of the other openings I named. It might have been the Bishop's Night Ride or the Night, or something like that. But I'm calling this one because the way it looks here, the Knight's Bird Night Ride. Okay, after D7, B4, A6, A4, B6. Now, I learned this a lot now. When anytime these pieces go like this, it's good to push these pieces up like this. This was a split thing though, over here. Because when it showed the pushing the pieces, it did show the arrows, and then I'm looking at it and say, yeah, we got to always remember this. Timing's got to be perfect over here. After B6, C2, B7, and this Knight's Ride. Oh, now this might be the Knight's Ride right here, the Nightbird's Night Ride, because look, it's like on a swivel here, the Nightbird, and the Knight's sitting up in here in his back seat. Yeah, I think this is it right here. I might have jumped the gun a little bit, but this looks like the Knight's Bird Night Ride, more like it, because you got the Nightbird going on over here, sitting on its ride. After B7, D3, G5, push these pieces up. It might have told me to do something else over here or something. Nope, I know I'm pushing these pawns up. After G5, D2. Now this, it told me to take. And this is amazing. So I went along with this. I said, I got to see this. I got to learn from this. After E5 takes, E5 takes, E5 takes, D4, pin the queen, F6, H1, then A5, and locked it up, B5. Okay, C4, G4, H5, keep the attack going, H3, keep the attack going, G4, G3, H4, keep the attack going, F4, still keep the attack going, E5, F5, C8, keep the attack going again. D3, back B2, G5, takes G5. Huh. I gotta try to remember that, and the next time I play blitz games and see, I can't see that far like that. That's too confusing. After G5 takes G3, E7, F3, takes F3, takes F3, F6, B3, B7, D2, castle, A2, C4, F2, takes D2, takes D2, G5, what is that, D1, H4, G1, F6, H3, E4, D4, E8, takes G5, takes G5, F5, F8, takes D5, takes D5, takes D5, takes D5, takes D5, B8, E1, E3, D3, E2, H3, F2, C4, F6, takes E2, check, F1, H2, F4, G3, takes check, G3, takes, H1, H1 takes G3, and basically you can see it, the game's all downhill from here on. G2, H3, G1, B3, and the king's completely safe. You just take all your pieces, and that's it. After B3, C5, takes C5, F2, takes A4, F1, takes B5, E2, A4, E1, A3, D2, check, B1, E2, A2, D1, check, F3, takes, D1, E4, A1, queen, F5, F3, G6, F6, H7, H3, G8, and H8. That's game. Let's quick go back over this. I think the next one is going to be the 3200. You're going to see one of the new openings and one of the Nightbirds, how high it can go, the Nightbird. I try to mix up my openings. I had other ideas what to do here, but once he castled, I brought it back because I knew I'm going to push those pawns up. It did me no good over there. And right now, this is all me. This is all me. Now, right, when it come down to this, yes, and I plan on then maybe that knight was going to go back there if he would have pushed that pawn, but if he would have kept pushing. Game goes on. And then I listened to the arrow on that one. I couldn't see through all this. Maybe I could have saw some of the first part like this, but where was it leading to? Really? Well, maybe that's what it was and got that piece right there. Maybe that it did lead to that. So it did lead to something. That's interesting. I'm going to have to start playing games and taking chances. And some of these games I got that I beat and these rated programs, I did play some, took some chances and beat the program and making these high-end moves. Some hair-standing moves here, which is coming soon. But if you don't do these things, and I'm learning to do these things to see something like that. And I know that's all me cleaning house. I'm not even listening to no hours when or where. I'm just getting it done. And there's game. Okay, thanks for stopping by, and we're going to have some more Battle of the Boxes.